Ever wondered why some countries are wealthy while others struggle with poverty? What makes one product more expensive than another? Welcome, curious minds, to the captivating world of economics, a realm where every decision matters, where supply meets demand, and where money does indeed talk. Economics, in its simplest form, is the study of how societies, governments, businesses, households, and individuals allocate their scarce resources. It's a game of choices and consequences, a delicate dance between what we want and what we can afford. Let's start our journey with the most fundamental concept in economics: scarcity. Scarcity is the basic economic problem that arises because people have unlimited wants, but resources are limited. Because of scarcity, choices must be made by consumers, businesses, and governments. For instance, a student might have to choose between studying for an exam or going out with friends. A government might have to decide between investing in healthcare or education. These decisions are all rooted in the concept of scarcity. Next, we delve into the world of supply and demand. This is the theory explaining the interaction between the supply of a resource and the demand for that resource. The law of demand states that, all else being equal, as the price of a product increases, quantity demanded falls. Likewise, as the price of a product decreases, quantity demanded increases. On the other side of the coin, we have the law of supply, which demonstrates the quantities that will be sold at a certain price. But unlike the law of demand, the supply relationship shows an upward slope, meaning that the higher the price, the higher the quantity supplied. Now, let's turn our attention to a concept that's been the source of many debates and discussions: inflation. Inflation is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising, and subsequently, purchasing power is falling. It's why a cup of coffee costs more today than it did 20 years ago. Inflation is typically measured by the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, which is a statistical estimate constructed using the prices of a sample of representative items whose prices are collected periodically. Finally, we delve into the realm of GDP, or gross domestic product. This is the total value of everything produced by all the people and companies in a country. It's like the economic scorecard of a nation, giving us a snapshot of a country's economic health. So, to wrap up, economics is the study of how we use our resources, driven by the fundamental problem of scarcity. It's a dance between supply and demand, with the price of goods and services fluctuating due to inflation. And the health of an economy can be gauged by its GDP. Remember, every financial decision you make, from buying a cup of coffee to saving for retirement, is an economic decision. So the next time you're faced with a financial choice, remember the principles of economics and make that decision count.